So that's why I want us to be able to understand they come from a tribal background. We come from a collectivism background as black people in America. Coming out of slavery, we couldn't depend on nobody but all of us. So when we seen another black person, we seen ourselves in that black person. Us not being a tribe, we didn't see that as another tribe, right? So we seen black people as one whole, one collective unit. They did not, because in Africa, they're not raised like that. They're raised with their groupie tribe. That's why Africa's in shambles. They can never get together and make things work because they at each other's throats. Because one tribe is this tribe, they're fighting for whose tribe is going to be in power. So there's no collectivism in that. And so there is no progress. That's where everybody can come in and impose themselves on them. But that's what I'm saying. We have to understand that we don't have to hate anybody. You know, we understand, okay, that's what's going on. That's how they came in here. That's the lens that they see us through. And we can sit them down and explain this, hey, we're not going to deal with this tribalism here. We have all enemies coming against us. The white power structure have brought all kind of buffer races in here, whether it be Asian, East Indians, Arab, and put them over top of us to keep us on the bottom. So we telling you not to come in and side with our white oppressors, thinking that we're just another tribe, and that's where you get the problem from. And as black Americans, we're telling you we're not going to deal with any disrespect. Knock out that tribal culture that you claim you love so much, that tribal culture when you come over. You're going to have to scrap that. You're going to have to scrap that because that's not going to fly here. But our objective is not to hate you and talk about these morons, some of this FBA shit, right? You went around talking about first they talking down there, they're indigenous to America, now they're Indians. Their whole claim was to fight for reparations. Well, how are you fighting for reparations now if you're a whole Indian now? The American Indians, the American natives already got their reparations. Black enslaved individuals have not received a dime for building the country. Have received one dime, not nothing. So your claim is messing up the claim of black Americans who were enslaved, who come from Africa, who can trace our lineage back to Africa. Okay? You morons want to say DNA tests don't even work anymore. It doesn't give you an exact place you came from because we come as different tribes from over there. We mixed with everybody. So that's why when you get your results, some portion says like mine. Mine mostly says Angola, but Angola, Congo region, right? That's where my family came from 400, 500 years ago, kidnapped. But mine has Nigeria, Ghana, Mali, Senegal, even Kenya up in there. So that's what I'm telling you. We are amalgamation of mostly all the tribes of West Africa, up and down that coast. But these pretending Negroes, they do it now. The DNA don't work. The DNA is not a real science. It doesn't work. They don't. I told you, science, geography, anthropology, archaeology. None of that means anything to these people. They're caught in some goopy mind trip. Like I told you, anything's got to be cultural continuation. Can you hear me? Hey, Rick, can you hear me over there? Even this is black, brown, because they don't rock with any other groups. I'm talking about, I thought the indigenous black people are with the FBAs. I don't know what they are, Rick. Now you're confusing me, brother. Hold on. I said, told you a lot. They told you was indigenous Indian. Yeah, because that was the self-hate, Rick. That was the self-hate they had. A lot of black people, like I said, just go do an ancestry test, Rick. Go do a test and see what it says. Okay? Because all these guys don't want to believe in science anymore. Okay? Some moron on TikTok showed you his whole breakdown of his DNA and took him right back to Africa. He said, see, I'm a true FBA. You know, it's like arguing with retarded people. And like I said, the understanding, the angst is real because the disrespect has been real. It's a fly up in here. I can get his ass flying around my damn head. Where you go? Damn fly. So the disrespect has been real, but I'm trying to explain to you what it's been, because they come from different cultures, guys. Their culture is tribalism. So when they came over here, since they've been practicing, God, can I get home? I don't got nothing to hit this damn fly with shit on. Damn. I don't got no paper in them. Oh, you gone. Oh, I got some paper. Oh, God, I gotta get some paper under here so I can hit this fly in the head. Flying around here. So, see, over in Africa, they practice, and I call it what it is. It's dirt bag culture. When they, so when they see, I had to get the fly. Sorry about that, guys. So when they see other African people in Africa, that's why they hostile to one another, because they practice tribalism.